Hey everyone, so coming at you with my weekly hobby vlog. So I'm gonna make a genuine effort to always put out a hobby vlog on Thursday. Every week. How long will that last? I don't know. But I'm going to do it no matter what my progress is. Or isn't in this case. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So I have spent the week building up my TSons. So, with the Battleforce, it came with 4 sector robots. I got 2 on each side there. I opted for all 4 of them to be the Flamer, which you don't have a choice in, and the Power Claw. Because the Melta, it only hits on 4s, but honestly, that's not even the real reason. It's just because TSons don't really have enough anti-tank, and the Melta is just frankly too weak. Plus, I think the Power Claw looks cooler too, so that's always a plus. Yeah, I think the Power Claw looks cool as shit. So, I got 2 sets of identical sector robots. I'm not sure if I will add any more to the army after this. It all really depends on how much I like painting these, and yeah. We got the 5 Scarab Cult Terminators. Now, anything that has a robe, for the most part, is not glued to its base yet. So, like, the sorcerer for the Terminator Squad, yeah, he's not glued to his base. I'm going to glue him to sticks because I want to be able to get the inside of his robe. Same thing with the aspiring sorcerer from the Rubric Squad. But speaking of the Rubric, and with the Terminator Squad, I went with the heavy warp flamer option. As you guys may remember, I already have a Terminator Squad that has the, what is it? Is it the Soul Reaper cannon? I can't remember if that's what it was called. Either way, the other heavy weapon in the squad. That is an option for the Scarab Cult Terminators. But now on to the rubrics. I went with a Warp Flamer build for these guys. I don't know, I like flame weapons. They're really cool, they're really fun. But I did still keep the fucking heavy weapon. Why am I drawing a blank on its name? It's actually really going to bug me, but oh well. Yeah, I went with the heavy cannon here. I wish they got a heavy flamer option. See, it's so weird, because the Scarab Cult Terminators only have storm bolters for their ranged weapons, and they get a flamer heavy weapon. But these guys get a bolter or a flamer heavy weapon, and they don't get a flamer. They get a bolter or a flamer regular weapon, but no flamer heavy weapon. I find that weird. If rubrics ever get updated, which will be a long time away, but it'll happen eventually, I hope they remedy that. But then next is the exalted sorcerers. So let's start with this big boy here. This is the only one with a cape that I glued down because he's being elevated like that. So it's much easier to get under there and paint the robes. I love his face that I have him with. He's like kind of like he's being fucking warped by, chaos. He's got the big horns. Oh yeah, and his feet are starting to turn into fucking talons like birds. They just look really cool. Then I got this one, who's probably my least favorite one, but it's still pretty good. He's just kind of stepping forward. I tried to make him very bird-like. I gave him the bird wings backpack, and the bird arm, and the bird helmet. He's just got bird stuff everywhere. So I felt like it was very fitting for him. But yeah. But he's probably my least favorite of the exalted sorcerers. But overall, a good model. And then this one. He is not glued to his disc of Zinch yet, because the same reason the others. I'm going to glue him to a stick so I can get the capes. But I didn't realize all the little details on this sculpt. I didn't realize that there's like an extra hand over here doing some fiddly shit with the bolt pistol. I didn't realize he had 3 arms over here. Let me see if I can get it better in the light. Yeah, bro's got 3 fucking arms over here. But yeah, this one's going to be the warlord of the force. He is going to be my exalted sorcerer on disc of Zinch. So, that's the entirety of the force so far. They've all been built. There's a total of 22 models. Now, if you give me 1 second, I'm just going to bring something into the camera quick. Alright, and I figure since it's been a while, you guys could just use a refresher on the scheme for these guys. So, this is my Soul Jackal's color scheme. It's very similar to the 30K scheme, except the 30K scheme is actually a metallic red, while these are just a straight opaque red. So, yeah, like, I really wanted to make this scheme work. I really like how it came out. Oh, I did that all black on the back. That's a good detail. That's a good touch on my part there. I give myself pats on the back. It's been about a year since I painted this guy. It's been so long, I didn't even have matte varnish back then. Well, this guy has not been varnished. I'm actually probably going to do that as soon as this video ends. But yeah, so all these guys in this scheme, the red, gold, and purple with blue spot colors for eyes. Literally, actually, just eyes. Both his eyes and that. But I'm going to put him off to the side. And thank you guys for watching. This is all I really have for today. But I will see you next week, and hopefully I'll have some of these models painted up by then. So, once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.